Good day, CTU-Acers, and welcome to your department-based curriculum orientation. I commend the organizers of this particular activity, namely the department chairperson, the college dean, the officers of the organization, the core faculty members of the college or department. This activity is geared towards student development and welfare. I am tasked to present to you the Netiquette. What is a Netiquette? This is the etiquette in the digital world. As CTU-Acers, how should you properly behave during synchronous and asynchronous classes for our teachers? The Netiquette is a digital version of etiquette. As internauts, where we are interacting or connecting with technology, we need to know what are the do's and the don'ts in online communication. The Netiquette by Virginia Shia. The 10 core rules of netiquettes were examined and explained by Virginia Shia in her book Netiquette. So let us start with rule number 1. Remember the human. You need to remember that you are talking to a real person when you are online. And who are these persons? These are your classmates in the Messenger, in the Zoom, or in the Google Meet, and your teachers in different subjects. Therefore, the internet, you have to remember that when we talk, we have to remember that we talk with people with emotions. The internet brings people together who would otherwise never meet, especially that we have not started the academic year physically in the Argao campus, within the campus, and we have met them virtually, especially our transferees and shiftees or new classmates in the virtual classroom. Remember this saying when sending an email, would I say this the person's face? Remember the human. Rule number 2, adhere to the same standards online that you follow in the real life. In the real setup of the CTU Argao campus, we are obliged to understand the university's student handbook or student manual, which serves as the Bible of the students, containing the services of the university, what is CTU, and what are the rules and regulations. Physical or virtual, we need to abide by the rules and regulations stipulated in the student handbook. You need to behave the same way online that you do in real life. If there are offenses, expect sanctions through the Student Affairs Office. You need to remember that you can get caught doing things you should not be doing online, just like you can in real life. You are still talking to a real person with feelings, even though you can't see them. Like having trash talk with your teachers, provoking them to say something bad as well, provoking your classmates through the words that you have typed and that you have sent via Messenger or publicly through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Adhere to the same standards online that you follow in real life. Rule number 3, know where you are in cyberspace. Always take a look around when you enter a new domain when surfing the web. It might be you are opening a bad site, a pornographic site, which is a no-no. Get a sense of what the discussion group is about before you join it. I know instructions of our teachers are given via Google Classroom or whatever platforms, and the easiest way is through the FB Messenger. So if you are not updated with the latest news and directions given by the teacher, you have to do back reading. And before joining any conversation, you must understand first. Rule number 4, respect other people's time and bandwidth. Remember, people have other things to do besides read your email. Do not expect that a teacher will respond immediately to your query via email or messenger. You are not the center of their world or of our world. Keep your posts and emails to a minimum by saying what you want to say, and you have to display courtesy and with utmost respect when inquiring something from your teacher when sending message. Remember, everyone won't answer your questions. So please wait for the response of the teacher. But if it needs immediate action, keep on um, asking or sending PM or personal message or DM or direct message to your teacher and wait for his or her response. Again, respect other people's time and bandwidth. Maybe data connection is slow or internet connection is bad or unstable. So that is why the keyword here is respect. Rule number 5, make yourself look good online. Especially for synchronous classes, you have to appear good. Remember that we are students, that you are students from Monday to Friday for day students and from Monday to Sunday for evening students. During the time that you are students and you will be having synchronous class with your teacher or teachers, you have to look good on camera. Though you are just staying at home, but it is expected that you act and appear as students. Remember to always check your spelling and grammar before posting. That is also looking good online. Your words represent you. That is why you avoid trash talking and bashing on social media, because it will reflect the kind of person that you are. Always know what you're talking about and make sense safely. Do not make any unnecessary comments in the YouTube channel or in the vlog, in the blog, in the messenger, or in the FB or any social media. Be polite and pleasant to everyone. And of course, receive first your physical appearance. That is why you have to bring your best to your physical appearance by looking good online. Use good words. It will reflect the kind of person that you are and the kind of training that your parents have given you at home and the kind of community that you belong. Rule number 6, share expert knowledge. If someone, your classmates or fellow students in CTU or DAO would like to ask favor from you and you have the talent or skill and you can be of great help, then share expert knowledge. You collaborate, you connect, you help with those classmates who are cognitively challenged or those who are technologically challenged. Ask questions online. Share what you know online and post the answers to your questions online because someone may have the same question you do. What is very important in this digital world, in this virtual world, the virtual classes that we have right now, the new normal academic setup, it's collaboration, it's connection, helping one another to survive and thrive. Rule number 7, help keep flame wars under control. Okay, there would be conflicts online, there could be arguments online. Netiquette does not forbid blaming, but Netiquette does, however, forbid people who are flaming to hurt discussion groups by putting the group down. Okay, conflicts are a part of growth, or conflicts are a part of the society, but we need also to organize our thoughts and think before we click. We have to think many times words that we will be posting in the social media. Okay? Do not bash. Do not do trash talking. Remember that you are university students and you are would-be professionals. You have to act like professionals. Rule number 8. Respect other people's privacy. Do not read other people's mail without their permission. That's a no-no. Going through other people's things could cost you your job, your education or schooling, or you could even go to jail. Not respecting other people's privacy is a bad etiquette. Respect is always a big word. To respect them, other people's privacy. Rule number 9, don't abuse your power. Do not take advantage of other people just because you have more knowledge or power than them, that you are more technologically inclined than them. But instead, with the technological skills that you have, do not abuse your power, your knowledge. Instead, you help them. Treat others as you would want them to treat you if the roles were reversed. Remember the golden rule. That says about rule number 9, don't abuse your power. Rule number 10, be forgiving of other people's mistakes. Do not point out mistakes to people online and by publicly saying that you are wrong or that he or she is wrong. Remember that you were once the new kid on the block. You still need to have good manners even though you are online and cannot see the person face to face. We have to be responsible internauts or netizens. So what are then the do's and don'ts for email? Thus, I'll be presenting to you about email etiquette. 1. Check your email daily. Your teachers will be sending the capsulated notes and activity sheets or the modules via online. So you check your email, whatever platforms that you are using, whatever LMS that you are using, you check them from time to time so that you will be updated. Delete unwanted messages. 3rd, keep messages in your box to a minimum. Mail messages can be downloaded and saved for future references. Suggestion in your MS Word, in your Drive, or whatever cloud you are using, or whatever technology that you are using, your laptop or whatever gadgets, you have to organize your notes and your exercises or activity sheets in a folder with proper labeling for easy retrieval or access. Never assume that your email can be read or by no one but yourself. Remember, there are always be lurking around online. There are hackers. There are bad netizens. Therefore, we have to have strong password. We have to log out our any social media accounts or our email accounts, whatever gadgets that we are using, because there are always be lurking around online. What are the 10 commandments of computer ethics? And they are the following. Thou shalt not use computer to harm people. Make computer and technology or use them at our advantage and at our best advantage. You have to use them to succeed in life. You have to use them to finish activity sheets and to connect with people positively. Thou shalt not interfere with other people's work. Keyword, respect. 3rd, thou shalt not snoop around other people's files. Again, that's a crime and it's a no-no. 4th, thou shalt not use a computer to steal. Another crime. 5th, thou shalt not use a computer to bear false witness. 6th, thou shalt not use or copy software. Okay, plagiarism, intellectual property. If you are using statements taken from the internet, from Google or any in any platforms or means, you have to give credits by acknowledging that you are using their statements, their software or in any form. Seventh, thou shalt not use other people's computer resources. Eighth, thou shalt not appropriate other people's intellectual output. So you have to ask permission or you have to acknowledge or give credit because it is not personally owned. No, you don't own it personally. It is coming from other people's intellectual output. Ninth, thou shalt not think about social consequences of the thou shalt think about the social consequences of the program you write. For every wrong move, for every offense, you expect sanction or consequence. And the last, the commandment, thou shalt use a computer in ways that show consideration and respect. Again, we use technology at the best advantage. The technology, the gadgets, the technological tools are aids. They help us to enhance the teaching learning process. That is why we have to display ethics or etiquette or etiquette. In sending communication, use this suggested format when communicating in different platforms. You start with a greeting and address the message recipient. Like for example, good morning, Mr. Fitz Quintanar. Second, introduce yourself properly. I am Maria Abad from your Ed 112 teaching profession class. Third, construct the context of your message properly. I am sending this message, sir, to inquire on the availability of the PDF copy of the recent lecture discussion handout in Ed 112, the teaching profession class. Fourth, end your message with thanks and appreciation. Thank you very much, sir, and I'm expecting for a response coming from you very soon. And that is a very good way of showing respect and courtesy when sending communication to your teacher in any subject. Not just me, but all of your teachers and all persons in higher authorities. Okay? So that is the anatomy of sending communication. Behaving properly, physically, and virtually is a must. You are would-be professionals, you are CTU acers, and the signature desirable values of CTU is competence, teamwork, unity, acumen, and character. And that is the TAC CTU Argao. Let us be responsible netizens following the netiquettes or the etiquettes in an online world or in the virtual and digital world. These are the references of my presentation today. Special thanks to Jennifer Rod of 2004 for some contents of this particular presentation. I am Dr. Fitzgerald C. Quintanar, Dean of Instruction at CTU Argao Campus. Thank you so much for listening. To review the contents of this presentation, you can visit my YouTube channel. Just search Sir Fitz TV and you can be notified by clicking the notification bell for future videos and for this particular video. You can also like this video. In advance, thank you. Thank you everyone and enjoy being members of the CTU Argao family. Be responsible CTU acers. Good day everyone.